like to come up and share your experience as well?
I love what you're doing with the kids. I really do. And I also want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank, I don't know if Ms. Reeves is still in here, but just thank her for having this. This is an excellent opportunity for everybody to come together and to see what's going on in the world of STEM. Did y'all hear her story? I know y'all, who won what she got? Did y'all hear how those kids was running and jumping and wanting to do? And those kids were actually in here this morning. And they came in and they spoke, they read from their journals, which means they wrote something in the journal. So this is real. And this is real. So if everybody wants what she has, let's just talk about the bear in the room. Who gonna pay for this? I know y'all thinking that. And I also know y'all thinking, who gonna do that? So let's talk about those two things first. The first thing I want to talk about is who is going to pay for this. Everybody in here is an educator, right?
Yes.
All right. Everybody in here knows something about grant writing. You might not have ever written a grant, but if you've written a paper, you know about grant writing. You know how to follow instructions. You know how to write a clear sentence. You are primed to get some grants written and approved. That's how most of the schools in Clayton County have gotten this. And we have several schools in the county who have them. One lady in here this morning said she had 3 in her building.
How many do we?
3 Tower Gardens in her building. Anybody, oh, you got 2 in yours?
I think we have 2.
Okay, they got 2. So what we're talking about here is not maybe, this is actually happening. And Clayton County has already approved them. So it's not like you gotta beat the bear to get one. All right, you can write a grant to get this, you can do donations, you can ask for donations. Everybody in here has a PTA. They would be more than happy to partner with you to get you one of these. All right, you also have partners in your school. A lady told me this morning that Amazon was a partner for her school. Do you think Amazon would not want to partner with you to provide the resources that you needed for your kids? How many people in here shop at Amazon? I'm gonna raise both of them. And every time I buy something, I'm going to Amazon. So these are areas that we can go to help us get the funding, not just for the Tower Garden, but for some of the materials that's gonna go with it. Some people told me they have a STEM club. Y'all got a club. I know y'all, don't you want your kids to have them little cute little jackets that scientists wear when they come in and put their jacket on and be the scientists, because that's what they do. Okay, we can have this for our children if we just get creative and start typing it in. Who's going to manage it? That's the number 2 question that I hear. This is not a one-person mandate. You need a committee. You need a committee. And your committee does not just have to be teachers. I was just sharing with someone in here earlier today. You need to get the cafeteria people, you need to get the custodial staff, you need to get your PTA, you need to contact your partners. These are all of the people who you need to tap their shoulder and say, hey, we need you to be on our committee, our garden committee, which is just the adults. Once we come in, we help you with your garden committee. We're talking to you, you're talking to us, we're coming up with a plan. Because y'all know, you can't be successful without a plan. We get our plan together, and the next thing you know, now we're ready to start talking about a garden club. And the garden club are the children. They're going to be the ones that come in and put this thing together. They're going to be the ones that come in and do the planting, do the harvesting, do the administrative work that needs to be done so that this can be a success. We gotta think outside the box. This is not a teacher thing. It's not. I mean, you know, just to be quite transparent, I just retired from Clayton County Public Schools. I know what teachers got to do. I taught Algebra 1 over at MD Roberts, and I taught Math 8. I know the amount of work that you ladies and have to go through every day. This is not just a teacher thing. This is for the teachers to manage, to work with others, to collaborate with, but you are not expected to take this and run with it. You're expected to work within a committee of people so that it can be successful for your school community and your outside community can enjoy the harvest. You see this thing right here? I heard them, this is so wonderful to me. Think about it. You have your class come in, they're growing lettuce. You contact their parents and say, hey, we're just growing some lettuce. Not that iceberg lettuce stuff, we ain't growing that. We're gonna grow some lettuce, and then you let your parents know, we're growing lettuce. Would you like to order some lettuce? It's gonna be ready in 3 weeks. So in 4 weeks, we're gonna have your lettuce ready. Once that lettuce comes in, this is where the learning comes in at. Not only are they doing the science, but they're doing the math. Now you gotta weigh this lettuce. This is 2 pounds of lettuce. Let's start weighing. Let's start packaging. Somebody in the art world gotta make a nice label. Do y'all see the stem? Now you gotta sell it. Now that you sell it, if we're gonna hold the money, how we gonna count it? What we gonna do with it? That's all part of the initial plan. So this is doable, and we are here to help you get it done. Are there any questions? I know y'all got questions, y'all teachers. She got a question. Oh, she processing. All right, I got it. Got a process. But if you have any additional questions, please contact one of us. Let us know what your question is. We will be reaching out to you. You signed our sign up somewhere. I'll put it somewhere, but everybody in here should have signed. We're going to, you didn't sign? I'll get to you. We're going to contact you, come over, and make sure that you have what you want to have. A number of you have asked about having your own personal tower garden. That's amazing, and it's doable. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you for this opportunity.